So we're going to walk around and do a visual inspection of the water system, make sure that all of our water spray nozzles are clear and functioning properly for dust suppression. Before we get into that though, I just want to point out the ball valve controls that we have in the Global M4HSD. They're located on the back wall right behind the training seat. If you fold down the back, you'll notice you've got 4 quarter-turn ball valves here. From top to bottom, left-hand gutter broom control, right-hand gutter broom spray control. The third one down is a front spray bar, and the one all the way at the bottom controls a spray nozzle at the elevator system. Again, these are all for dust suppression in the atmosphere, so you do want to make sure that they are working properly. These ball valves all the way to the side is wide open, straight up and down is closed off. You can open them a little bit or all the way and govern the amount of water and where you're placing that water to conserve that water for as long as possible while you're sweeping. When it's time to fill your water tanks on your Global, the fill for it is located in the back fender. Just go ahead and pop the latch, lift up the top of the fender, install your bracket to hold that open out of the way, and you'll notice back here we have your hydrant fill hose. Okay, so you can go ahead and remove that. You can unravel it and tie it into your hydrant or your high flow water source to fill your tanks. Additionally, back here, your machine may be equipped with an elevator flush out system. It's a nice feature to have at the end of the day when it's time to clean the elevator out. If you do have the ability at your yard or wherever your wash bay is to tie into a high flow source. Now, when you're filling your tanks, you have a ball valve here that'll either direct the water into your tanks or redirect the water to that elevator flush out system. So make sure you look at the sticker and you have that ball valve in the correct position. Additionally, back here you'll notice we have a sticker that talks about removing a strainer and cleaning on a monthly basis. That strainer is actually located as part of that fill assembly at the rear of the machine here. So you would actually once a month go ahead and unbolt these bolts, lift this assembly up, and there's a stainless steel strainer in there that you want to make sure is cleaned out of any debris that's being built up back there. Also, I'll point out that you do have a breather cap on this, or a breather vent on it. So as you're filling the machine up, if you get distracted or you're not paying attention to how much water's in there, it's going to overflow out here, and that's to prevent any type of expansion of the tank, cracking of the welds, and that kind of thing. The last thing I'll point out that's important for the dewatering system, which I'll talk about here in a second, is behind the rear wheels on either side of the machine. You'll notice there's a drain plug down low. So again, if we want to winterize or dewater our water system for any reason, the first place you would start would be by removing those plugs and bleeding off any water that's residual in the system.